Everybody, welcome to the video. Welcome to my Bataan Death March prep. For those of you that don't know, there's this walk, run, ruck march held in basically the middle of nowhere, right? The desert of New Mexico every year in honor of when soldiers, prisoners of war were released during World War II. This treacherous, way more than we're walking span of territory. I believe it was like 60 some miles. I need to do my research. Had to walk to get back to US camp. And so as an honor to those men who did that, each year the military, the army I believe, puts on this ruck march called the Bataan Death March. So I'm doing it. A few other people I know are doing it. Today starts our first real training with some weight on my back. Time to step it out.
It's like golden hour in the morning.
Yeah, I'm realizing I'm making horrible time here. We've done a lot of big walks lately, May and I, but this is my first time with weight on. And the first time I brought my camera, I'm making horrible time because the lighting this morning, the ass crack of dawn, is so perfect. It's the morning golden hour. Slow down. Coming up on the end of first weighted ruck session, and this is not going to be the bag that I will use, nor will it be the weight. I honestly have no idea what the weight is. I was scrambling this morning to find something stable that I could put in. I will be getting a rucksack. I will be getting actual weights to put in. But just want to take a moment. Anybody who has done a ruck march before, just long walks, long training, endurance training is one of the most difficult things you can do because I don't think people recognize the necessity for the mindset training. It's a mental workout as well. And I remember my time in the Army, we would do 10, 15, 20 plus mile rucks or just long ass runs. And you have to be able to get into a rhythm, a cadence, but also you need to be able to go to a place in your head, whether it's listening to music, earbuds, podcasts. Today, what I did to kind of help remind me of why I need, or rather how to get into that mindset, I actually packed my bag full of my mentors. Obviously because they're the biggest books, the biggest weight, but Tools of Titans, Tim Ferriss, I put him in here. It's the one that you all see me post up the most if you follow me on Instagram. Ryan Holiday, The Daily Stoic, just this book of meditations on wisdom's perseverance and the art of living. Highly recommend Ryan Holiday's work. I've got Jocko in here. I've got his new book. I've got a Navy SEAL walking with me. Ryan Holiday again. Who else is in here? Ooh, and a new one to me. Shout out Dr. Jay Tita. He recommended this book, Steven Pinker's Enlightenment Now. So the point is that I guess a couple things. Whatever you want to do to get started on training, just do it. You don't need the perfect setup. You don't need the perfect whatever. I literally just put all this shit in my bag and, stepped out. I will be getting a bag. I will be getting boots, and we'll be going from there. But the important thing is, if you're doing anything like ruck training, endurance training whatsoever, don't neglect the necessity of that mental workout as well. Because trust me, when you get miles deep and your body's screaming and everything hurts, you gotta go somewhere up here. Sorry, Mr. President, I have to go. I'm at their house. I literally just...
Okay.
That clip of New Girl when Nick is at Mr. Fancy Man's house. He's like, "This is Nick Miller, president of the world. Kill the aliens." Or I don't know. That clip just popped in my head. What's up, everybody? We are here at like the tippy top of LA, cruised up Mulholland Drive. We're in for a real treat. We're going to be sitting in for a taping of Impact Theory. You may or may not know Tom Bilyeu. He is the founder, co-founder of Quest Nutrition, like the dankest chips and bars like ever. Him and his wife Lisa invited us up to sit into a show. So actually, Where's the book? Their guest today is Hal Elrod. He's the author of The Miracle Morning. So we're going to go potentially meet Hal. I think we're going to be meeting with Lisa and Tom. I don't really know, but I'm just following instructions. And I'm at the right place at the right time in the right uniform. Military taught me well. So head inside. Let's go say hi to the billionaires. Because they're billionaires. Fair enough.
This is probably a bit of a jump you may not. Hello, it's a pleasure. Just to take one.
Oh, wow.
I'll take you there. There we go, guys.
How cool.
Thank you.
This is what I love. Just anything that you want that gives you value and empowers you, you all just create it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is basically this is our shipping room, which blessing we've got a bunch of it shipping out right now. So that's why
Okay.
he's coming. And then this is our
Good problem to have.
Yeah, I know. And this is our artist room where all the things and the guy wears the most amazing shirt ever. I love it. I don't even know what it is, but it looks
Wait,
like.
yeah. This is my wife, May.
Sorry,
Yeah, no.
So she said she interviewed me for his podcast and we became very good friends and best buddies. But yeah, he said he's moving to LA, so I was like, alright, when you move, you've got to come on the show. So he's a man of his word.
Yeah, we just moved here. Yeah.
Just moved to LA. Oh, it's you again, Sam. You again. Jesus.
He's like these people.
I know, he's like,
Wow.
this is so cute.
Oh my gosh.
We've got all of our set lights on and stuff like that, but this is the set that actually bought these chairs for the set initially, and then
Totes adorbs. Love it.
Well, so
Look at it. Oh, yeah.
these are supposed to be like our main show chairs. I ordered them here.
All right, go ahead.
Director, right?
Yeah.
So
And
this
action.
should action. There we go. This should be a familiar face to you all. Miss Lisa Bilyeu, Wonder Woman herself, graced us with her presence on the show back in July. I think
Was it that really that long ago?
July, August.
Okay.
When we were still living in DC, and I dropped a bug in her ear that hey, a couple months we're gonna be coming out to LA. She's graciously extended an invitation to May, my camera lady there, to come down, check it out. Impact Theory, studio goals, interview goals, just message goals. So Lisa, thank you so much for your time.
Of course, and
Yeah.
man of his word. He says he's going to come and visit, and the man came to visit.
Who's gonna say no to this? Who's gonna say no to this?
Thankfully,
Thank you so much for your time.
Of course.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, impact, baby.
All right, so we just wrapped up the day here with Tom and Lisa, and sitting in on the interview with Hal Elrod was inspiring, motivating, like literally for me and my profession, and just personally fanboying a little bit, an opportunity of a lifetime. And is one of the points I want to make here to wrap up this clip is that anytime anyone extends to you the opportunity, or you think you have the possibility for an opportunity to better yourself, to better your career, even if you think they're just doing it to be nice, follow up on it. Literally, Lisa told me, hey, you're moving to LA in a couple months, come say hi. You know what? I did. I said hey, and she was one of the most warming, welcoming people I think I've ever met. Lisa, we had about 15 hugs, I think. So to Lisa and Tom, the whole team, thank you. Impact Theory was an amazing experience. And in the message today, it really hit home with me with Hal Elrod's content. I will do my best to get him on the show soon so you guys can get a more in-depth experience and understanding what I'm talking about. But, God, wow, like literally, I don't even know really truly where to begin. How about I begin at a quieter spot from away from the road? Just one of the overarching messages here that this interview in particular, and just Lisa and Tom's background with Quest and everything they're doing now at Impact Theory, this life is entirely up to us. The choice that you think you don't have, you do. The choice of accepting where you are in this life, in your job, in your relationships, your fitness, your health, your finances, as good or as bad or as ugly as you may think it is all up to us. It literally is 100% your choice to accept it let it stay the same, or do anything, do one thing to make it better. And it truly just resonates so strongly with us and the whole Ever Forward branding and message and what we feel it takes to live a life ever forward. It all starts with a choice, that thought, the sense of awareness that I may be content with where I am, but do I want to stay idle? Do I want to be here for the rest of my life? Do I want to be here in a week, in a year? Or maybe I don't want to accept my circumstances at all. Either way, no matter what you do, you have to decide first. Take any action, take one step, and I promise you that first step will show you the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Okay. All right, so yoga works here in Mission Viejo. May and I just finished the Vinyasa Flow 2. I don't know if you can see in this lighting, but I'm sweating like R. Kelly at a Girl Scout meeting. It's pretty intense. And to kind of wrap up the video here, I think the yoga, the ruck marching, my training's kind of taken a shift this month. May and I decided we're actually taking a month off lifting, basically. All of December, we've just been doing yoga, really long walks. I started my prep for the ruck march for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted to make sure going into the ruck march that my body was just not going in kind of broken. I'm very super tight, very stressed out, work, life, training, just training heavy. I mean, over time, your body, it builds up. And so as a way to kind of prep for the march, I wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna break myself off from the get-go. So we didn't do any training, we didn't do any lifting so far in December. We actually canceled our gym membership because we're moving and we found out they're actually going up like 20, 30 bucks a month or something like that. Anyway, not worth it. So walking, rucking, yoga, calisthenics. I've been knocking out like a bunch of push-ups all throughout the day, taking micro breaks. So the moral of the story here is that it's okay to deviate from the norm of exercise. Keep the goal in mind. If your goal is to do a powerlifting meet, then you need to do that. But my goal right now is to kind of get back to some stability, biomechanics, flexibility, mobility, and more importantly, make sure I don't completely wreck myself for the Bataan Death March in March. They should have done it in April. They can do like Bataan Death March. Maybe it's a play on words I'm unaware of. Anyway, that's a wrap for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop any questions down below. Comment, let me know if you do yoga. We find great value in Vinyasa Flow, in Yin, for like deep stretching and myofascial release and stuff. So yeah, that's a wrap. I'm gonna take my mat, my sweaty ass self, go home and get ready for the ruck tomorrow. You stay classy, planet Earth. Oh, whoa. Namaste.